Hey everyone, welcome back. So if you've been watching the channel for a while, you'll know that I've stayed in a couple of Raffles. I did the original Raffles in Singapore and the one in London. This one in Dubai is pretty spectacular. I mean, it is so grand. I mean, look at the size of it, the scale, the grandeur. I mean, it looks like a palace from the outside. I'm gonna check in for one night. I'm gonna check out the food, check out my room, the pool, the beach, and so much more. Come on. Wow, look at that chandelier and all the mirrors all the way around the ceiling. The gold, it's reflecting the light. It looks beautiful. Look at the lifts. All this polished wood, which is nice. And the gold. Now, just very quickly, I booked a really nice room. A king bed, soundproof room, furnished balcony, patio with sea view. Bedroom room, living room, dining area, all that kind of stuff, with a jetted hot tub, separate shower. So the room was pretty nice already. However, I booked this room on my American Express. This is not an advert for American Express, but when you book certain hotels, if available, you can get complimentary upgrades to the next tier of room. So considering that I booked one of the best rooms in this hotel, the only next room they could upgrade me was the presidential suite. For real. Let's go in. Wow, I feel like I'm gonna need a wow counter because I'm gonna say wow a lot in this room tour. Welcome, I can't believe I'm saying this, to the presidential suite here in Raffles. So the entrance hall with the first chandelier that I'm going to see, not only just in my suite, but in the hotel. I mean, look at that. That looks like 2 chairs for royalty. I've got my mini bar in here and it's actually, well, in the fridge. All of this is not complimentary. I know. Crazy, right? Sure, the water is. Espresso cups, all gold. Loads of tea and coffee. Surprised about the kettle in the presidential suite. Thought that'd be a lot grander than that, but I do have a nice coffee machine. I do have a microwave though. I mean, look at the carpet. I mean, wow. And let me show you the main dining room stroke living room, because this is palatial. There is lots of gold in here, including on the TV unit. Well, it's not really a TV unit, is it? But look at it. Look at the gold on that. It's like gold leather. I mean, wow. I mean, I'll show you outside in a minute, but 1, 2, 3 chandeliers. Now, normally I'd be saying I hope I get some free stuff because the amount of money I'm spending from the room, but considering this was a complimentary upgrade, I'm not going to grumble. I've got some beautiful Arabian treats. Look at those dates, they look great. They look like little mini chocolate burgers. There's even gold leaf on the lemon meringue there, wow. Some fruit and something savoury. Let's check out the couch. It's funny, isn't it? Couches like this, they look lovely, but they're not the most comfortable to sit on. The detailing on this sofa. This will probably be the only time that I sit here. Remember, I checked in at 3. I'm only here for, what, 18 hours or so? Well, being the presidential suite, there are 2 rooms. The master's over there, but let me just show you the second bedroom and bathroom, which is just round this corner. This is nice. 2 single beds. There's a little writing desk in here. If you've ever stayed at Raffles, the pens that they give you are so nice. It's like marble in the pen. Look at that though. branding is most definitely on point. They have their own newspaper. I like the colour theming in here and the lights. So I like the modern twist on the room as well. The balcony is ridiculous, I'll show you that in a second. But let me show you into the main event. The master bedroom. Well, first of all, I feel like I must take my shoes off. I don't want to put my hands on the wall. My hands are clean. I don't want to like get anything messy or dirty. Now, the bed is beautiful. I don't feel like I can get in it, like it's too perfect, like it's not available for you to sleep in. I'm only come in here to look, but no, this is my room for this evening. Well, not my room, my presidential suite. Very different in here, a bit more gold. Look at that on the table. So similar to the other room, I've got a lovely little office desk here, somewhere to relax. Not only is there gold on the lights, but there's also crystal as well. Check out the phone. That is very pleasing on the eye. Smooth. Look at this headboard though, that's gold leather. I don't know whether the camera does that justice, but that is really beautiful. The customary Raffles stripes on the pillows. Look at this. The bed does seem quite low compared to most hotel beds. I'll check the mattress in a second. Nice and firm. Very firm actually. Don't want to mess the bed up. I feel bad doing this, but we've got to check the mattress if we can see it, unless there's a mattress encasement on here, which I think there is. Yeah, there is. I feel like I've messed the bed up now. I'm sleeping in it. They do a turn down service, so it doesn't matter if I do mess it up. I'm just being nosy. Complimentary hats for the beach. I've got a bag there. Lovely marble dressing table and another chandelier. They've already put my luggage in the room, which is quite nice. But look at this huge walk-in closet. Raffles slippers and Raffles flip-flops. These are either for the beach or for the balcony. I give you the bathroom. Look at the size of this bathroom. I thought that was a shower for a second. That would have been a good sized shower, but that's the toilet. Look at that, there is gold. There is gold on the bidet. The bidet. Tiny little bit gold on there. Look at the marble in here. Wow, the marble in here is, I've never seen marble this colour before. It is so nice. And a whirlpool bath. It's so cringe, isn't it, when you have a mirror right by the bath, especially if you don't really like the way you look in the mirror, is it? Because you either get it in or and you see, yeah. Look at this though, this is really nice. And the hints of gold on the taps, just look at the bottom there, that's gold. That's gold. Very nice. And then we've got the shower. Surprisingly, isn't massive, and the shower head isn't very big, but it is still a decent size. Oh, there's gold. There's gold on the shower as well. Always nice to get a Raffles robe. So, the best thing about this presidential suite is the wraparound balcony, and there's so many different ways to enter. I can do it through the bedroom, through that room, or through here, through this door. So somewhere to have lunch, maybe dinner. Wow. Wow, check this out. With the best thing being right over here, my very own hot tub, which I've been told, which will be ready for me upon my request, which I thought I'd give it a go just before dinner. But the view I have from here is amazing. Over the pool. Just quickly, before every trip, there's always one thing that I sort out above everything else: internet. Because the moment I land, I'm ordering an Uber, I'm trying to figure out where my hotel is, and I absolutely hate dealing with SIM cards and roaming and trying to figure out if I've got roaming in that country. So now I do it just before I leave using Saily. Saily is an eSIM app, which means you install your mobile phone data directly onto your phone in a couple of minutes. No extra SIM, no extra worry needed. I'll show you how easy this is. Just open up the app, choose the country you're traveling to, so Dubai, pick your data plan, and that's it. As soon as the plane lands, you're online. I pretty much use it now every trip because I'm always in a different country, taking different trips, and it saves me a huge amount of hassle compared to roaming and buying local SIM cards. If you want to try it yourself, don't forget to scan the QR code on the screen now. You can also use the link in the description, saily.com/Tim. Don't forget to use the code TIM at checkout for an exclusive discount on your data plan. Thanks to Saily for sponsoring today's video. Okay, time to check out the rest of the hotel. How do I look? There is a dress code in the hotel. No, I look like an idiot, don't I? Let's go and check it out. Wow. So what's great about the club lounge is that you get the balcony on the front of the hotel, and then you also get an incredible view overlooking the Palm and the rest of the hotel. You also get free drinks. They do happy hour here from like 5 till 7, as much alcohol as you could possibly want, obviously within reason. This view is great. That view is even better. Let me show you. Now that's a nice view over the rest of Raffles and indeed beyond. You can see we're almost at the top of the Palm, just actually to the left-hand side of Atlantis. Let's go check out the pool. Wow, the pool is huge. I mean, it looks pretty big from up high, but when you see it down here, the hotel from here looks so grand and palatial. As always, I've got service to my sunbed if I need it. So I've just been given an ice bucket with some complimentary water. I didn't ask for that, they just brought it over, which is quite nice. And in front of me, there's an actual little mini jacuzzi. Let's check out the beach. The pool is so close to the beach. There's a nice beach restaurant just here. And you can start getting used to getting complimentary sun cream. And you'll go to any other hotel in the world and you'll be gutted when you don't get it. Same service that you get by the pools, of course you get by the beach. Water is like a pond, look at it. By the way, there's netting around this part of the beach, which is good because you do get jellyfish around here, so it's good that you can go in there and not have to worry about it. I feel like you're in Buckingham Palace or something. Look at the beautiful velvet on these chairs. That is so beautiful. And again, another chandelier. I don't know whether you can see that, but there's like little red jewels in the chandelier and red flowers at the top. They've even got a piano in here as well. Now, I'm not going to play my rendition of EastEnders if anyone's familiar with the channel, because I'll probably get told off, and it's not the establishment where I could get away with it either. There is so much gold in here, like not only on the chairs but the lampshades, the ceiling. I feel underdressed. So I've just got back to my room, and as promised, the jacuzzi is ready to go just as the sun is going down. Well, I'm not gonna lie, I feel so much better after being in that hot tub. I was in there for about 10 minutes, you know, didn't want to be in there too long, might get a little bit wrinkly. So let's go and check out dinner. There's an Italian restaurant and there's a Japanese restaurant. Now, the last time I did a Japanese restaurant was actually in Raffles in London. So I thought it'd be a bit different. We're gonna go and try out the Italian. Plus, I think the Japanese is full. Let's go. Even the bin's gold plated. First though, I've got to go and pay my bill at the bar. It was only for a Coke, but they've rang me about 5 times to my room to come down and pay it. I did ask if I could just put it on my room, but for some reason they can't. Maybe it's a separate system. Just paying for my Coke. Well, I did give him my room number. He remembered that. It's because I didn't sign it. So there you go. Always remember to sign rather than just give your room number. Wow, doesn't this look beautiful? This will look even better when it actually gets dark. So will the hotel, but I'll show you that later after dinner. Not quite sure what this is all about. Hello. What is this part of?
It's part of the buffet, sir.
Oh, it is part of the...
Yes.
Which way is the Italian restaurant?
The Italian restaurant is this side.
Ah, okay. Thank you. So that's part of the Japanese restaurant. So I believe the Italian restaurant is just up there. So dinner came to £90 and the water was free, which actually makes a change from the last few meals that I've had here in Dubai. That rigatoni was really good. It was like a pulled beef. The flavour was amazing. And the tiramisu for dessert is always a pleasure. Anyway, I'm off to bed. I'll see you in the morning for breakfast. Good night. Good morning. Breakfast is served. So I've gone for eggs Benedict this morning. I've gone for some cereal, a cappuccino, orange juice. I've also got some toast and some pastries on the way. I can pretty much order anything I wanted for breakfast, obviously as long as it's on the menu. I could have gone downstairs into the buffet restaurant, but because they give you the option to eat in the room. Now I was told you can eat in the room for no extra charge, but downstairs they also do lunch in a magnificent room with another huge chandelier. I mean, the food when I went to check yesterday for lunch looked impeccable. So let's dig into breakfast. I thought I might as well make use of this gorgeous balcony, and the weather obviously is so nice. Yes, thank you. What a view. Apparently they have a pretty nice cinema room here, which is actually on the same level as to where I'm staying. I'm just trying to locate where it is. It must be a pain to hoover this place. I mean, there's so much carpet space, it's ridiculous. Is this the cinema? This is impressive. Didn't expect to see this in here. I'd heard they have like a cinema in here and they show movies, but it's like an ultra luxury cinema. Wow, check out the walls, look at that. it has to be one of the most beautiful hotels that I've ever been into. Pretty much everywhere you look, it's gold plated. It's ultra luxury. And it's got a prime position here at the top of the Palm Jumeirah. Yes, I got upgraded, but this was the cost of the original room that I booked that was pretty good. It is expensive for the money. And I looked into how much extra the presidential suite is, and I think I'm looking at maybe $1,000 more, maybe a little bit more depending on what time of the year you come. This is considered the busy season. If you come here maybe in June or July, you might be able to get that a little bit cheaper. The food by the beach last night was really nice. It was a really nice setting for food by the beach. I'm glad I went there last night actually. The food prices haven't been astronomical like I thought they would be. They've kind of been okay. I had a cappuccino which was around about £8, which is not too bad for a cappuccino, right, in a hotel. They don't call this place the Palace for nothing. I mean, it looks like a palace. The pool is enormous. The grounds are kept so lovely. I mean, this place looks also beautiful at night. It's also one of the many places that a lot of people come and enjoy a high tea here in Dubai. The bed was okay. It was a little bit firm for my liking, but I mean, you can't grumble about the incredible presidential suite that I got given last night. Now, if you want to see the original Raffles, which is in Singapore, make sure you click the video here. There's also one in London that I stayed in recently. Please make sure you give the video a thumbs up. Remember to hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you next time.